Alright, your boy Chocopa Senior here. Welcome, 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 my friends. We have avowed. Now, when I first played this game streaming, all my friends were talking so much shit. At this point, I don't care. Y'all are crazy, and they never even played the game. How do you judge a game without playing it? By being a moron. That's the Chocopi rule. But me, I give things a chance. I give people chances, games chances, everything a chance. And then I make my assumption after. This game's combat phenomenal. This is not this is basically Assassin's Creed Odyssey in a first or third person view with some NPC Bushido dialogue. Okay? That's what this is. This is not Skyrim, okay? Or Oblivion. This is what I just said in the beginning mashed together. And the combat, the feel of the combat is amazing and flawless. Flawless freaking victory, baby. In all honesty, it feels really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Combat in this game feels amazing, so I'm loving it. I haven't come back to it because I have an addiction with getting a lot of games. And now that we have Xbox Game Pass and I was modding Starfield for like 4 or 5 hours. So we're gonna go back to Starfield, but we gotta give Valve some attention. And then go back to Death Stranding. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying? Now anyways, before all that, here we are. Back to the magical city of Avowed. Welcome, my friends, and enjoy your time in this magical city where nobody is wrong and everybody is wrong. Where one mistake might lead you into purgatory, and the next mistake might lead you into eating someone's butthole. Welcome. This is Avowed. Did I do a good job? Alright, anyways, we're gonna have some fun now. I wanted to go with a gun mage build, but I'm liking the sword play. Like the combat, like when you hit something and when you deflect or counter parry, it feels freaking phenomenally good. So I'm having a hard time thinking how I'm gonna build my character, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so what do we gotta do now? So I have a big problem doing too much side quests and getting bored of the game later on. So we'll try not to do that too much. We'll do this one. So Adrian, expedition went missing while exploring a temple of Ethos. Find someone to report to. We already found the expedition team. Okay, we're just reporting. Let's go.
You died. But you're here.
Yeah, I came back to life.
You.
It's so crazy I came back to life.
You've got some god looking out for you.
Huh. Jesus, that's the God. Here I am, the living lands. This island might be the safest vacation spot, but it's certainly the most colorful. Also the most flavorful, according to these mushrooms. Mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promised Berkna I'd bring back a souvenir. There's a rumor of a fallen star, an emerald star. It's there. Could be a nice addition. Okay. Okay. We found this book. You know, on these games, I hate too many of them. Like, I don't like reading. I don't like reading. So, I'm not gonna read these shit. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to let me know what the game's about without reading all this freaking shit. Sorry, man. Anyways. So, what do I do now? Ah, hello.
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
No. Oh, God. Does he mean...
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
What?
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I should have said it like
I
the
can't-
fish. But
I
they're
can't
being
understand
rude,
this.
so... But I
Hey,
understand. Someone
not
died
for a
that
day.
they like.
Listen, we always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy. Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
Well, while we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh,
I
that
love the
reminds me.
fact when
I
all
wanted
the
to give
voices
you
are
this.
dialogue.
It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always
I
wanted
wish
to
our
join the
main
corps,
character was
but
dialogue by
when
someone.
we were recruiting, he gave it to us.
Always because they have to put
Remind
women
us
or
to live
female in
well.
games. That's why they don't do MC voice acting. Like, dude, fuck that, man. Make it a male and put voice acting, damn it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the core together.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it. One of them may even get a
Well,
happy ending.
I got a flaming sword, homie. So I made it out pretty damn good, in my opinion. Alright, so we got to care of that. Got bounties here. See where they are on the map. Okay. Oh shit.
Where's my mark?
That wasn't very smart of me. He'll be alright.
Right behind you. The so-called God.
Wonder, can I sneak behind him? I can.
But left plenty of ruins to remember it by.
You know what? Fuck it. Oh my god, it's so strong what I got. Dude, look at that parry. It feels so good. Dude, come on, man. There's too many haters in this game. This game is freaking awesome. Look at my guy coming out to save his daddy.
Time to rally.
Oh, that's the main guy. Forget him. Like, the combat's so fun. Like, it keeps you engaged. They got the stamina right. That was my teammate's attack. Oh. Wow, I think it's bad. Electrical bullet. Who would have known? Dang, how many guys are there? Oh my god, I thought we killed them all. Shit. Raise it down or something. Something don't feel right.
You're not looking so good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
One for you.
Why can I not run? Am I crippled or something? What's going on? Alright, well,
make
they're
a good
dead.
squad.
Oh, I'm over encumbered. Golly, that's the only thing. I told you, Starfield let me mod that shit out. Oh, I hate being over encumbered. It's so annoying. And I don't know what, like, to keep and stuff. Some things you might wanna, I don't know. Trans- Huh. Why am I naked? Now, why the fuck am I naked? It's like, what the hell's going on? Why am I naked, homie? Third person in this game is very nice. Alright, main story quest. Dude, I feel like stamina for magic goes down way too fast. Like, it's very annoying. So, I need to figure out how I can make this better. Still missing ingredients. Everything except for this one. Oh. Killing an enemy gives you 15% move speed for 10 seconds. It is the upgrade bench. Okay, I can upgrade the sword. Oh, why not? The next upgrade makes it go into a blue? What kind of bullshit is that? Only makes sense to me. Anyways. We wanna learn more. No, we're good on. Well, no, we're gonna make the gun go up. Okay, got nothing else to upgrade. Man, it looks so stupid. This costume on. Now you can't transmog, which I love in video games. Transmogging is the best. But in order to do that, unfortunately, you have to have a weapon. It seems like in this game you have to have it on you. It's like if it's not on you, you can't use it, which kind of sucks, to be honest. So like, I wanted to transmog this thing. Now I gotta go like this, and then remove transmog. What? No. God, thing confuses me. Okay, so we want to transmog this. Okay, it's getting a little complicated. So do I need to have another freaking thing in my inventory? Oh my god, so that's how transmog works. No, that's not how it works. How the fuck does transmog work? How does this work? Oh my gosh, L2 transmogrify. Okay, so maybe we do so transmog, and we're wearing the equipment. Okay, so that's how you transmog. So you gotta have the item with you, which is kind of freaking annoying, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But now this plate of armor is showing as this. Perfect. And I am glad, another brownie point to the game, that I could just literally put stuff to my stash instead of having to go to my stash. Because, like, imagine driving, like in most games where you're overweighted, walking like a snail all the way to your storage box, wherever the hell that might be. This game lets you do it automatically in the menu. Come on, man. How can you hate on this game? It's amazing. Okay, so LT is my inventory. So we can put all this crap. All this crap. Some has weight, so we don't want to we don't want to have the ones with weight in my inventory. Not gonna use one-handed. Wait, what is this? Summer. Well, it looks like a dagger. Okay. All right, well, let's try it out. Yeah. I don't like daggers. For now, at least. You never know, I might change my mind later. Okay. I think we're good to go. Got something to say to me? You
Something on your mind? This
gay
is
fish.
a far cry from the feasts and featherbeds you must be used
He's a
to.
good dude, though.
Shoot. I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow, with a little time and grace. Even if it weren't, I'd rather be wrong than cynical. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have? That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rowatayan expatriates. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
Huh? Oh. Dare never called you today?
I joined up with the Rowatayan Navy. I was we were returning to our... Additionally, we were helping Dev. I was young, though. I'd always heard. I did, and I bounced between... Hey, not all of it. As a mercenary, I think. By the time I came... Because you're the one who asked... I've been watching your form, and I think we... Get some rest, envoy.
Alright, jump back up. Bloop, bloop. Anyways, Chocopi's back. Wifey was being mean. She being mean. Being mean. Mean. I'm a nice guy. Excuse me? No, I'm not. Exactly what my counselor said. She's such a... No, I'm not. God, man. Shit. I hate that now. Yeah, you can smash your head again? Do it. You shouldn't have said something like that. That makes me offended. Leave me alone.
Who's ready for more?
I am. Dude, how the hell am I supposed to go there? Okay, maybe we need it. Yep. What I should have done in the beginning. Man, I am actually feeling like playing Death Stranding 5. I mean 2. It's been a while since I played my PS5. Oh, you told me that. Martin, what's up, buddy? You told me that yesterday. And I told you, I'm honestly, I never played sports games or, you know, real life sim racing games. They're just not my type of game. Good to see you, Martin.
An interesting day so far.
Me and wifey got into another huge fight today again. But we got better, hopefully. No more. Hello there. Yes. You always say that.
Really you?
Hello there.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Not Avowed. R.I.P. Oh, you also a hater of Avowed? Dude, Avowed is great, dog. I had Johnny Boy and Chud, they both hated on it. Dude, that was before the patches, man. And none of them played the game. So unless you play the game, you can't judge the game, right? Now I'll tell you right now, this game has better combat than Skyrim, Oblivion, all of them. But this is not a Skyrim game. This is a game that's literally Assassin's Creed Odyssey, okay? With first-person, third-person combat, with magic and stuff from Skyrim. But this is not Skyrim, Oblivion, where you could just, mess around the town and then all this special stuff happens. No. It's kind of a linear storyline where you still have choices, like a Bushido old school Mass Effect game, where you have dialogue choices. But yeah, combat's great though. Dragon Age Veilguard, kind of like that. Yeah, I also like Dragon Age Veilguard. A lot of people hated it, dude. I came in to this with low expectations because everyone said bad things about it. But everyone said bad things about Blades of Fire, and I love that blacksmithing game. But this game so far, the combat, dude, every move and hit you do, you can feel the impact. The combat is 10 out of 10. And so far I'm having fun.
And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty.
But I am feeling like
your dedication is
playing
admirable.
Starfield.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise.
We're gonna
shortly.
do 3.
Our
We're gonna play
first
this for
order
an
of
hour,
business is
and
your
I'm gonna switch
purpose
off
here
to
and the
either
living
Death Stranding
lands.
2 or
You said you had a missive for me from the
or
Emperor.
Starfield. We'll see what happens. Give him the Emperor's missive. Here you are.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At
Oh,
least
you're playing
someone
Tomb Raider.
understands
You were
the
talking to
gravity
me
of our
about that
situation.
yesterday. How's that? It's been a while since I played that.
You've seen how wild the living lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island
Is it
has
as
a
fun as
mind of
you
its
remember?
own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the
And
center
hopefully
of
you're
our
playing on
troubles.
60 FPS.
At this point, I can't rule anything out. We're in uncharted waters.
You played Dead Space remake?
This
Yeah, I
embassy
did.
is no
See, this is the whole
shortage of
problem with the whole
political-
remake shit. Like, I don't want to play a game that I played already. Like, the first Dead Space was amazing because it was new. But the remake, I played it. Of course, the graphics, everything looks cool. But, like, they didn't change the combat at all. They didn't change anything. They just put a new makeup on it. And they just, like, pulled it out there. Animations, everything is completely the same. So, honestly, I hated it. I loved the first Dead Space when I was young when I played it because it was new. But the remake was like, fuck you. Stop making remakes with this half-ass shit, man. Like, for newcomers, right, that's never played it, maybe it'll be good for them. But for someone like me that played it and beat it, it's like, nah, fucking boring, dude. At least change something about it if you're gonna remake the game. Dead Space 3 would be like, oh yeah, you got co-op. Right. Oh, co-op. Oh, fuck yeah. I like playing single-player games a lot more. Unless it's competitive multiplayer, like Titanfall 2.
Foes,
I was playing earlier.
but the dream scourge
But
is what
fuck
keeps
all
me
that
up
shit.
at night.
Who gives a fuck
You've
about
seen
co-op, man? Most gamers don't have friends anyway.
But what-
I have a lot of friends, but
We can do
like I
in
like to play
nature.
games by myself.
We
But most
can't let it
gamers
reach
don't
the
have a lot
cities.
of friends. So, good luck.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more
The only
concerned
game my
about
wife
these
ever played with
local
me is
rebels
It Takes
fighting
Two.
against the
And
Empire.
that game was amazing. 10 out of 10 game. Should have been game of the year, to be honest.
They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Indeed, the killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life.
When your
These
wife plays
Paradisen
Dead by
rebels
Daylight?
must face justice.
Oh, my wife would never play that game. She would not understand it, nor would she like it.
True, but you can't investigate the Dream Scourge if you're dead.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker
put
named
gloves on.
Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarok, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road
Stop
east
it,
to the
you're
market,
sick.
then head down the stairs and cross the
What are
canal.
you doing, actually?
Rough part of town,
Acting all
even by the
weird,
standards
why-
of Paradise. No, but this is the Paradisans' home. They're very good at hiding here. And Marius is good at finding things that want to remain
We
hidden.
both don't like scary
Marius
games
is from the
anymore.
Tusks, about the
Or at
harshest
least
and
movies.
remotest place the gods ever created.
If you've never played Dragon Dogma 2, fucking get it, okay? Now, Dragon's Dogma 2 was fucking phenomenal, but I will say it was phenomenal, but they did use some of the things that Dragon's Dogma 1 had, and like I said, I hate it when a new game uses the same fucking shit. But other than that, Dragon's Dogma 2 is fucking phenomenal. You will have a blast, okay? 100% get it. What other game can you get on top of a lion that has a snake as a tail and get onto that lion's face and stab it like 20 times with your sword?
Even by the standards of the living lands.
It's a very good game.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say
you
no
Kung
one
Fu Jackie
survives
Chan.
out there
Come on,
without
Jackie
picking up a
Chan.
few skills.
Jackie-
The kind we'll need if we're going to
I
find
am
hidden
too.
assassins. Especially
First,
if they're
Dark
from the
Arisen.
streets of Paradise.
Okay,
I suggest
well,
you
even with
recruit
what I
as
said,
many
I
allies as you
still
can, but
fucking
choose
enjoy
carefully.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
They,
So
like
you will as well.
will
I promise
represent
you.
the Empire.
I
Oh,
promise
before you
have
go,
a
we
fucking
received a
amazing
report
time.
from Liviana about your condition. Apparently,
I
you're
really
in
do
fine
need to stop
shape.
my cussing, but it's hard.
Once your killer has been dealt with, you can come and go as you please.
Dude,
Remember,
the graphic
the
difference
assassin is out
between
there.
Dark
You
Arisen
have the element of
to
surprise.
2,
I suggest
come on,
you
man.
use
2
it.
is literally made for this like the graphics of today's age. All right, some PCs couldn't even handle it. You're gonna be in awe, and you're gonna have a great time.
You'll have tales aplenty, that's for certain. And a long tapestry of battle
I forgot if I
scars.
beat the game or not. I
We'll
think
talk
I did.
more of the Dream
Yeah, I did beat
Scourge
the
when you
game.
return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start
When
with
your
Marius
wife
at the
plays
Grinning
Resident
Ballarok?
Evil 7 for the
Besides,
first time, are
I
you
could
like
use a
saying
drink
it as a
after all
meme?
this.
Because she would never play any of those. She doesn't even play video games. She hates video games. Alright. Now, find Marius Grimoires. Book. Left, right. I love that this lets you play in third person. Love it. Oh, that was about to be a bad choice. I'm pretty sister. You beat every resident.
This may not be
Sure,
the
sure.
prettiest part of town.
Wait,
got
what
the
are you
grinning
saying? Are you
Ballarok.
drunk or high today? What are you talking about, Martin?
for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
Huh.
Nothing to see here, Envoy. The situation... I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came naturally.
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwig understands. I assume you do too. Now that's what I like to hear. I leave you to your job, and you understand what it takes to maintain order.
I'm not saying violence is never the answer, but she's a little too keen to deploy it.
Right. She a little bit is. Maybe we should talk to her.
When you catch your
Oh, we
killer,
can't.
Make sure it hurts.
So like I said, this ain't like a Skyrim game, right? So you're not gonna talk to NPCs twice and have a whole dialogue. So if you don't expect that, like, you're gonna have a good time with this game. I came with low expectations. I give this game a 9, dog. Straight up 9. Everything about it is fun. And it does kind of remind me of Dragon Age Vilgard for some reason. Interesting. Alright, so inventory. I do love that they have transmog in this game. Move it now. You know I can't be seen with it. If the chest is still here next, check in. It'll be your casket. And your several words have been scratched. Mothers, take care of me before I hide my shit in your mother's, in your vagina mother's pouch. You useless POS. A final message written at the bottom of the page. That wasn't nice, boss. Moss said bad word make bad man. I'm leaving for a while. Bet your wife watches dance moms. No, she don't watch stuff like that. You got my wife completely wrong. But you don't really know us, so nah. She watches a bunch of K dramas and stuff like that. But I got my pastor calling, so I gotta pick up. I'll be right back, people. Or Martine.
Hey, G-Man.
Hey, Pastor. Let's do, I guess. teddy bear. Alright, man, that was a long break talking with my pastor and my wife. Anyways, we're back, baby. We're back. I am thinking, should I keep playing? Well, you know what? We did not give Avowed a lot. So we are going to play just a little bit more. Time is precious, though. And I want to play Starfield, and I want to play a little bit of Death Stranding today, so... Let's see how we go. Excuse me, that's nasty. Don't ever do that in my face again. Alright? Ever do that in my face. Martine thought my wife watches dances with moms. It's the show where crazy fat woman. It's not her being fat, but she is fat, and she's so Hollywood and evil almost. Like she makes the kids cry. Like very intense for like a beauty pageant for little kids. I really don't think little kids should have beauty pageant stuff. It's very sexualized and very pedophilia, really. But a lot of moms put their kids through this kind of stuff, like gymnastics and stuff like that. Okay, but a beauty pageant thing for a 4 or 5-year-old with a dance routine with weird, like they're wearing like skin tight stuff, like, and they're little kids, like. You know those pedophiles be going to those shows, right? Like, nah, bruh. Nah. Stop it. Get some help. They need to shut that shit down, homie. And then the self-esteem of the other girls that, you know, don't get first place and stuff. All must fuck with their head, you know. Well, actually, a little healthy competition is never bad, but still.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Hunter and God. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out
my
there.
iPad.
The dwarf there is Marius.
While I play
Best
this
tracker
game.
I know.
What a best of both worlds. It's not like I get a lot of people in here watching me play video games, so I'm gonna enjoy my time.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adir Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Alright, so I only got YouTube open, so if anybody's on Twitch, I won't be able to see you, but you wouldn't know that anyways because I'm saying it right now when I have nobody on right now.
Ready to crack some heads.
But anyways, whoever's on Twitch won't be able to see you. It is what it is. But that's the choice I decided to make because I want to use my iPad, homie. Can a boy use his iPad, please? And have fun? Like, please? I will have my YouTube still open for any comments, but as far as my iPad goes, my iPad is going to be for my use only to watch anime while I play games.
You stay out of it, boy. This isn't your problem. I haven't stopped an Imperial official since I left Adir. I guess it's about time I do another one.
Oh, yeah, we about
Come
to fight,
on,
huh?
Mealy. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights
I
in
want
the
a fist fight.
Balrog.
I want a fist fight. Oh, we're fighting like this. You know what? Oh my god, I just one-shotted that guy, so let's just, yeah, I'm gonna take off. Dude, the punching here is not bad, honestly. It's like a double punch type of action. Like, you don't get to block, but it feels so satisfying, dog, to punch people in this game. Dude, she just got combo by me, homie. What's up, homie? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, you think I can fly? You got a sword. I hope there's like brawls and like most games like this, they have brawls and stuff. I want like just a melee haymaker, baby. Just a straight up brawl, dude. Like that's what I want. Straight up brawl. How you like that? You just got your butt whooped with my fist.
You know you love it.
Oh, I love it, homie. I love what I just did right there. Looks so sexy and divine. Oh boy.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
That's right. We got a good team. I hope there's. Let me see. Is there a helmet space? Oh my God, there is no helmet space in this game. That's the only thing about this game that kind of sucks. They don't have helmets. I wanted to wear helmets. How, God, how could Valve? That's the one thing that they're missing, having helmets. Let's see here. Valve does it. Ah, dang it. Hey, 동생, what's up, bud? How you doing? Oh, it's okay. Sorry, I'm a little busy right now, but the reason I called is just to check up on you, man, and see how your new job's going and everything. Well, you told me, and then that was the last time we spoke. Is it all right? No, it's all right. I got a couple minutes for you. You're your family, man. Family always got some time, man. Oh, your graveyard shift? Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Why, did you ask them if they could have it, like, switch you around because you don't like night shift? Oh, at the moment? Okay. Well, I would say before you find another job, give them one last chance because now you know the operations, right? Say, hey, well, after you find another job, right? And you're for sure going to get it, I would go back to them and say, hey, because the thing is, I own a business too, right? And night position, they fuck off, do nothing, to be honest, at a hotel. But it is a position that is hard to find, right? Because nobody wants to have their whole lives changed around sleeping at like an owl. So I would say once you find another job and you're sure about that, tell the other owners, say, hey, can you switch me positions, or I might have to quit and I already have another job offer, or you could give me a raise. If you could deal with being night shift, if they give you like a $15 raise, like I'm sure you can deal with being night shift, right? But whichever way you want to do about it, yeah, I know it is. I'd say like $5 or something. But like I said, do one of those things, right? Once you find another job, okay? Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, no. That's fine. But what I'm saying is this: as a business owner, I'm telling you, as a business owner, like I said, if you had another job, right, like lined up in your pocket, and you came to me and said, hey, I don't really like this shift, and they told you what they told you, right? Honestly, but then who else is gonna cover that shift once you leave, right? So then they're gonna go into panic mode as the boss, and they're gonna be like, hey man, okay, we need to take care of this boy, or he's gonna quit, and and as the owner or the manager, none of them wants to do night shift, right? Nobody does. So they're going to either try to rebuttal, maybe give you a different position, or even give you a raise, and that's what I'm saying here. I just know this as a business owner. Oh, it's a big company? Well, hey, it doesn't hurt to say that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. But, hey, no, it's a good practice for you, too, for, any other jobs you get to. Like I said, I would say to you, if when you go to your next job, you bring up this to your manager. it is just something. And I tell all my employees, hey, if you're ever going to a new job, I'm not gonna stop you. You got family if you got stuff to do, but it would be courteous of you to let me know that you're about to find another job. So always have that conversation. But also this when and what I tell my employees is because when you have this kind of conversation with me, I either could give you a raise or I could try to figure out and we could come up with a solution, if I can with you. That's what I always tell them because I don't want to lose them. But like you said, you're a big company, but still it's a good habit to have, as you go from job to job, so you should practice on it because I know you're very introverted. So anyways, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. It's just I'm giving you advice as a business owner. So, and I've also been a worker. So there's that. But I'm still happy that you got your job and you're about to find a new one. So I'll be praying about that, brother Ed. But other than that, young name, that's all I called about, man. I was just checking up on you. That's all. Yeah, no, my life's been hell. Yeah. Pray for me too, huh? Oh, I punched a hole in the wall. Fucking, nah, dude, we were about to sell the hotel, last week. July 1st was when the hotel was supposed to be sold. Dad's been pulling in so much of his money, about to lose their own retirement house, all this stuff. And, the stress that's on me because, I'm affecting my parents. And then, the son, there's the Indian people that are wanting to buy it. They don't speak English, but the son does. So the son's like 22. He comes over to my house one day and he asked me, hey, can you please let us get our money back for escrow? Escrow is when you do business transaction, and when you're about to finalize the contract, you put money down, the buyer. So they put down $200,000, and the son was begging me. He was like, please, we're a poor family. And I said, hey, man, I understand. I'm also dealing with a lot, and my family too. But I set you up with this hotel business so well. Me and my dad put in $1 million into this business, and I've done all the renovations for you. All you have to do is just work, and you'll make money. And even with all that, they were too scared because the problem is they had no other funds, and they were stupid as a business owner. If you want a business, it should be a small business like a grocery store or something where income is flowing every day and bills are being able to pay. But for the price point that I sold this hotel for, or was trying to sell for, and for everything that we put into it, it is like a steal if you have some money. But nobody's would buy a hotel. Yeah, but that's just the escrow money, right? But for them, it's life and death money. Now that I found out, because they just don't have a lot of money. This is their first business they wanted to try to do, and it was just too much for them, and it would cost them some money. Every business you own, my dad always told me it takes about 5 years before you get your money back from the RO. Is it ROI? Yeah, return on investment. And they just didn't know what the hell they were doing. So, but before that, my friend's mom was actually working as a housekeeper for us because we were doing all this crap, putting a lot of payroll hours just to help the new owners take over on the first, right? So his mom, my friend's mom, she's Mexican. She's working there and she has visions before. She had a vision last time for my friend, and she was praying about him because God just put in her mind, like, you need to pray for Jacinto. That's my friend's name, but their dad's name is Jacinto too. So the mom thought she was praying for the dad, and the sister at the same time, around like 2 o'clock in the morning, felt this weird presence. So God told her, like, you need to pray for Jacinto. So she started praying, and they both thought it was for her dad. But the next day, my friend drops off my friend Robert in the city where we live in, and while he's dropping him off, Jacinto has a weird feeling, and there's a car that drives by, and he asks God what he should do, and then God tells him, hey, leave the car. Small voice in your head. So they both leave the car, and Robert is in front of Jacinto, and it's like about like a 15-foot distance, not too far away. The car comes back around, pulls down the window, unloads a whole full clip of, I don't know what kind of guns it was, maybe a Uzi or just a handgun, but he unloads a whole clip on them. And Jacinto said he could see an angel covering him And in front of Robert, my friend Robert, he used to be a gangbanger, but he felt wind hitting his chest like the bullets were hitting him. But then when he looked down, there was no bullets. But then behind him, they saw cars, and the cars had bullets. You know, so the moms was praying. So why I brought that up is while the mom was working for us to get the new owners ready as a housekeeper, she had a vision. And in her vision, she saw that our hotel was making a lot of like a lot of cars there, and it looked like a light was all over, and God was like bringing customers. And then for some odd reason, we met another lady from our church that passed by our business, and she said she saw a light all around our hotel. You know, and I was just thinking, dang. But I remember I told my friend, like, dude, the money's already in the escrow. My dad said 99%, like, it's gonna happen. So there's no way it's gonna back out. He said, nah, God's not gonna let you leave. And then I also told him, when he told me his mom's like vision, I said, well, good for them, but it sucks for me because I made no money owning this hotel business. I wish I made money, but the vision is for the new owners. That's what I thought, at least at that moment. And then now this happened, literally the one day before, and all our employees, we told them, and half of them were gonna quit. Like, they really screwed us. But then all the employees decided to stay with us and stick it out with us because the new owners backed out. And the fact is, all those visions that God showed, man. And this is the 7th year I am owning this place, and the number 7 is very important in the Bible, because in 7 days God created the world, and on the 7th day He rested. And I remember God told me last year when I was in rehab and all this stuff, He said, I'm gonna let you rest this year. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take all your addictions away. That's what I felt like He told me. You know, so who knows what's gonna happen, man. Sorry to take up all your time. I just wanted to share that with you. Let's say a lot of crazy stuff happens in my life, man, but yeah. It will. God is a good God, man, and He always makes things turn around. But sometimes people like me, good and bad people in the Bible said they both suffer, but sometimes thick-headed people need to suffer a little bit more, and I'm a little bit more thick-headed. Ed, you're a lot more soft, and you're a good guy, man. So I don't know if you believe in God or not, but God loves you regardless, and I could see Him taking care of you even now, because that's why I called you and even think about you. Like these moments and times, I'm telling you, I didn't know it when I was younger, but until I actually became Christian, that's when I realized, like, dang, all those times, like I was going through stuff in my life, and then random people called me, and they were Christian. It was all you, God. Like that's what I remember. And I hope this is going to be one of those memories when you finally like become Christian and you're like, dang, God, you really did love me, man. But that's my hope, at least for you, brother, because I've been praying for you and your other brothers. You got a lot of them. I can't remember all of them. All I know is the oldest one and you. Yeah, one too many. You don't make that mistake, all right? Golly, brother. Yeah, you know you got my phone number anytime. You know, I might not pick up at the moment because I might be busy, but I'll always return your phone call because we're family, all right? So, you need me for anything, give me a call. If you want, I don't like texting, but if you want to text me, all right? Your family, so I'll let it slide. All right, brother. Let's say, Ed, have a blessed day. All right? All right. You too, buddy. Bye. Alright, Choco Pie's back. That's my cousin from Texas. He's a little shy, introverted guy. Oh, my mic wasn't muted. Okay. Well, he wouldn't like for his business to be out in the open. Well, anyways, we didn't even talk about anything bad. I see Johnny Boy's in here. Anyways, family first, man. And he's my family. I used to have a grudge against them because they never reached out to me. They didn't do nothing. I'm the oldest one out of our family. My dad does not have a lot of family members because my grandpa lost his whole family, or he ran away from them when he was a young age. And that's his life. So I only have my uncle from my dad's side and his 4 sons, I think. Was it 4 or 5? He has a lot of sons, man. He kept wanting a daughter and kept having sons. Now, he's divorced from his wife, but I think they're trying to rekindle things. But
Well, that was something.
Haven't
hit
been
the
to bar
kids.
fight in a
When I
while.
met them, they were
Never
like
really
young
saw
kids,
the
like
point.
8, 9 years old and younger.
Marius,
And I was
this
5
is
years
the
older than
infamous
everybody, right? So
Adherent
like
envoy.
I was so
Envoy?
annoyed with them.
Marius.
They were so Americanized.
Well,
They showed no
any friend of
respect for my
Kai's is
grandpa.
definitely a
That's my dad's dad.
person.
And I just had bitterness towards them, even as they got older, because they didn't try to reach out to me. Like, we're family, right? And I'm a very loyal guy. But I am so glad that when I went to my grandpa's funeral, I got to meet them, and I forgave them face to face. I told them, I forgive you guys. You know, you might not even know this, but you hurt my feelings. Like, we're family. And I was able to forgive them, and I'm also now able to, at least for one of the brothers, reach out to him because he's not Christian, and hopefully put some seeds in him to preach the gospel, and hopefully God will do the rest. God just uses me as a tool, man.
We were both crossing the same patch
I'm
of
okay
forest
with
at the
that.
same time a couple years ago.
Anyway, he's a good dude.
There were some
God,
wars and
I
heat
just ask you to
I may
give
have helped him
blessings
with.
to Ed. Thank you
They
for
were
finding his first job.
squirrels, and I had
Jesus,
them
I
well
just ask
under
you to give him
control.
the next job,
If I'm
a
not
job
mistaken,
that doesn't tire him out,
you're looking for
a
someone
job
to
that
help
pays
find
him
the
well,
people who killed
and
you.
a job that makes him happy, and hopefully he can find a lady, a wife to marry. So I pray that you find him a wife to marry, because he's such a shy boy. He needs a wife that's more extroverted than him, loud. It'd be perfect for him, God. And let that wife be Christian. Pray all this in your name, Jesus. Amen. My God is a good God. I prayed for a long time for my wife, and God gave me my wife exactly how I wanted. She's right next to me. You don't even know it. All I prayed to, because I was fat back then, I didn't pray to God about looks or nothing. I just said, God, can you just please give me a girlfriend? Because nobody wants to be my boyfriend. Or nobody wants to be my girlfriend because I'm fat. I said, God, I don't care. Whoever you give me, I'll love them. I'll cherish them. I'll do everything for them. And you know what? I lied to God. But God didn't lie to me. He gave me a woman exactly like I wanted. She loves me for me. She can be freaking annoying sometimes. But other women would have ran away or called the police on me, so she
I've been
wouldn't.
keeping tabs on. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to
Shut
track
up,
them.
wife. Hey, little tip for you all men out there, though. Don't give too many compliments to your women. Because you do that, they'll expect it, and it won't be special no more. And it'll just go out the window. So I know some of you simps out there love to compliment women. And they might feel you as well. But if you just keep saying, oh, you're beautiful, baby, oh, this shit. Trust me, that is the worst thing you can do for yourself. You want to compliment them once in a while, but don't do it all the time. Because it doesn't make it special. And they will fucking get numb out of that. And they'll expect it all the time. Fuck that shit, homie. That's Chocopie's advice. John said, where's the cherishment at? I don't see it. What cherishment? I don't know what cherishment means.
Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after
where's
an
the
Adherent
affirmation?
official.
Wife, you are a great
Still, it's dangerous to
woman.
make assumptions based on
Materialistic
stereotypes.
shit. If I like
We need more of a
materialistic
trail to
shit,
go
while I was
We'll
in the
figure this
rise
out
of my
in my
20s,
cool.
I would have dumped your
Don't
ass
you
and found
worry.
myself a fucking banging woman. But I don't want to. What? I'm saying I don't want to. Ay, judging nice shit. What's all look at it though? You cause it, see? You're the one that caused it every time. Yeah, well we're done. Don't take it any further, or another hole's gonna be punched in the wall. I promise. I'll break this whole house down like a wolf. I'm a big bad wolf, homie. Sure. John said it means you're Mr. Choco Yapinten. That's a city. That's my city, homie. And you're not allowed in there. Cause you're a very big bald man. That's what you get for talking shit about me, Johnny boy. You never on my side. You say,
Any injuries I should know
you're
about?
my favorite streamer. Oh, that shit. But nah, you never on my side. Should be always on my side, homie. Unless I say something wrong, you know. What you reading? Do your own thing, girl. No, this is my thing. You being nosy is not doing your own thing. Just let me play my games, dog. Take more medications on this? Hang on, weird.
Envoy, what can I do for you? Wonderful. That's anything else? No holding back now. Remember, I'm your healer. No judgments.
Nip on your ass, choke.
A natural reflex of having your soul tickled by a professional.
Bald
but it's perfectly healthy.
Is what John said.
You're brush with the beyond. Just doing my job.
Hey man, you don't want saying shit to me first.
Glad to hear
I don't like to be mean, but I'll be mean if I have to.
All right. Well, she thinks you're completely.
I'm a nice guy.
Clearly
it's just people make me angry. Then I gotta be a savage. But most of the time, Chocopie tries to be as nice as possible. Did you hear that your favorite anime, Mushoku? That ain't my favorite anime. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Mushoku Tensei. And when you said 2006, you lost my interest. So fast. Hearing anything that's not gonna be the next week or so, my interest gets lost so fast. I'm very impatient, man. Now, I don't know what anime that is. Why, if you want me to show you a video of something that I did to another streamer all while they were live, here, watch.
Now you want me to
Watch, just watch for a second. God, leaves. God, you always talk. Restart it. Black people can't handle that joke. Black people just can't handle. They can't handle gay jokes, dog. Hey, if anybody's on Twitch, you gotta come to my YouTube. My YouTube is Chocopie Senior. Anyways, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to see your comments, cause I don't have Twitch on right now. I'm watching anime on my iPad, and my cell phone is used to respond to you guys. So, like I said, if you're on Twitch, come over to my YouTube side. Come over to the dark side, homie. Oh, Kaiju number 9. I see. Why didn't you just say Kaiju, man? Wait, oh no. You're talking about two different things. I don't know what Musako Tensei is. But I am excited for Kaiju number 9 to come out, dude. Honestly, and it ended on a banger, dog. Like, I wanted to know what the hell happens next. Honestly, I didn't know that, like, it's cool premise, right? But kind of stupid. So I was thinking, how are they gonna make the story cool? Because like the story's just like, oh yeah, he's a Godzilla. Like, okay, cool. What now? But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the anime freaking did it right, and it got me invested. So I am very excited to see Kaiju number 9. Isn't it coming out next week? Mushoku Tensei is a weird anime, but it's alright. It's not really bad, but it's decent. Oh, I see. God, I hate on YouTube. I can't see some of your words because they put the stupid emoji bar on the bottom right corner. So I have to lift up your damn thing. So I don't want to do this shit on my stream. I do not care to put emojis on my stream. Why would you put it there? So I have to lift up the damn comment section. So annoying. You annoy me. Oh, okay, that fixes it. Putting my cell phone sideways. Now, I don't see the emoji screen, and I can see John's comments, and nothing else pisses me off. Okay, all is right in the world. Okay, sorry. Golly, that was pissing me off.
If your stuff is worthy of being in paradise.
Okay, let me, like, engage in the game. Like, being distracted. Can't, like, fall in love with the game if I don't engage. God, there's so many games I want to play right now. Starfield, Death Stranding. I only have so much time. It's already fucking 9 o'clock. Time is going so fast.
Believe my story.
John said, so the main dude kaiju actually evolves later on. So the main dude kaiju actually evolved later on. But he evolved? No, I'm not gonna play Resident Evil 5. I find it fucking boring.
Now, why would I want to leave it?
I only play games that I find fun.
Crates.
If I was a millionaire YouTuber, like then I'll play games that other people suggest or popular games because like, you know, I want to make that money. But no, my time, you know, time is precious, and I want to play the games I want to play. I hate Resident Evil 5. I told you this, man. I never really enjoyed it except for the village. But as for the kaiju getting stronger, that's pretty badass, honestly. Not gonna lie. So I just saw a clip of him fighting that blonde-haired dude, and I don't remember it too well, but it was crazy to know that he reacted because he said that the dude's aura was like a kaiju, which is crazy. That a normal human being is strong enough to have an aura of a kaiju, dog. I thought that was pretty crazy and dope.
Nice work.
It evolves like it gets new transformation and it is stronger. Well, of course, that's what I expected. Did you watch that anime I recommended to you? I thought you would have liked the anime. It's actually a very enjoyable anime. At first I thought it was a homosexual anime because there's a lot of weird bromance type of stuff going on there. But no, all the lead character guys actually like women in there. So at first I was like, is this one of those gay animes? Like where the men like each other or something? But no, it was actually a good anime. I sent it over to you. I don't know if you watched it or not, but it's a vampire one. It's pretty damn good. I was looking for new anime to watch, and that anime actually was pretty damn good. I still haven't finished it yet. I got like 4 more episodes. I heard it before you. So did you watch it? Hearing is different than watching. And if you heard it before me, what are you trying to say? Are you saying I'm better than you?
Place it.
Or what?
Whatever it is, it's not used for game
what?
hunting
What
or
are you trying
keeping
to get
beasts
out
out
of me,
your
John?
garden.
Seems like a good.
Go back.
You're lucky my anger has calmed down. I've had very angry 2 days. So I could put up with your antics, you know, your personality. I could put up with it. But don't you overtake it. Now, if I jump from here, I will die. So we got 2 followers now. Interesting. But we only have 1 skill sets of crap. They should give us 2 skill sets. I'm saying I'm better, but it's on my list. Yeah, you're not better. Anyways, I can't watch everything you sent me. What? I only sent you 2 things, dog. Tripping. Shit, while you sent me like freaking over 20 shit so far. Okay, there we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it in the magic world. Magic world. Oh, it's magical. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see. What do we want to watch? Right now, I was watching Hunter x Hunter. It's a solo movie. That was fun. I didn't get to finish it in the morning. Motherfucker, you asked me to watch Hero X. You got another one that you offered. And then all through my streaming, you said like 4 or 5. I'm talking about when I first met you. up to this point. You've recommended like 6-7 hentai, ecchi kind of weirdo Christian spiritual anime. 6 of those on one day. That's one day. And then up till now, so yeah, 20? Nah, it's probably more than 20. But the ones I tell you to watch, nah, I don't have time for it. Nah, it's not my style. No, I only watch dub because I can't read. I have a reading disability. You see, John? That's how I feel sometimes when you guys are being... Now, I'm gonna stop being an asshole. And, what I would never. That's what John said. If anybody knows me, please. Only when John's on, you will know that I'm a completely different person. When my other youngins or anybody else comes on, I'm a completely different streamer. So please, if you come in and only see this, don't judge me too quickly. Watch my other stream. Or if you like this
you the
bickering
outlander
back
who
and
died
forth,
in the streets?
you know,
How are you?
then good too.
It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt
I
me
might
again.
sometimes on my live stream.
Everyone
so
take a
turn off
deep breath.
comments so I can
No
make
one is
YouTube
hurting
videos
anyone
on it.
else today.
But it depends
Right?
on what kind of
You
game.
seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you.
I can't
Walk
read
away.
though. I don't, John said, I don't even know what I typed. It's that bad. Alright, John, you distracted me a little bit from what's going on in this game. Alright, what's going on? Step away from that man. Are you in league with those rebels who killed me?
You adherents always think everyone's out to get you. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Oh, I can't wait. But first, let's see Arcane lie. Well, I'm going to feed your soul to the imp. How does that sound? I like that one. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Stupid. Such a B-movie thing to say. Calm down. This isn't. I'm pretty sure it's bad luck to kill a god like.
Bullshit.
Nope.
I don't see any imp. And besides, they don't eat souls. Do they?
Stick around. Find out for yourself.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike seems wrong somehow.
I knew you'd gone soft. We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
Nah, let's settle this with our fist, homie.
Watch yourselves.
Yeah, let's settle this with our fist, homie. Oh, freak that. Nah, I'm gonna settle this with my fist. Shoot, I thought, man, I wish sometimes they let you fight with your fist. Well, you can't. I like my fist. Dude, fighting with fists in this game is actually fun. If they allow blocking and counter blocking, like, it would be really fun. Because the punching in this game, it feels freaking good. I'm about to show you right now just how good it feels. I'm going straight in for the punch. Look at that. Bah! 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 And then the charge up. Bam! I don't know what it is. The vibration, everything clicks in this game. It just feels so good. Rush your ass. What's up now, homie? What's up now? Your homeboy down the floor. Where you at, girl? Left haymaker. What's up with you now? Right haymaker. Combination fried rice. Panda Express to go. What's up now, homie? Yeah. What's up now? In the air. Combo Express, baby. What you like?
This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Oh, shit. Can I, combo this motherfucker?
That's Thala.
Okay, he's a little bit stronger. Okay. We're gonna have to use our regular stuff with this guy.
Sokka now.
Hitting him, use the baby oil? That's what John said, okay? What the fuck, John? Are you getting hard watching me fist this person? What the motherfucker is going on, Johnny boy? I love how when you aim this gun, like, if you aim it to his head, it does critical damage. Like, it's very innovative, and I like it. And I like it a lot. Yeah, how you like that? Now I kill him. Oh man, see that stuff with it, baby. Yeah, get your ass up. Get your ass up, homie. Get your ass up. And let me show you what I'm all about. Let me show you what I'm all about.
You offend.
Oh, shite. Got me there, to be honest. Oh my god. Alright. Leave him alone. He's just a small guy. Damn, son. Woo! You like that one, huh?
Can't believe they're
Yeah,
dead.
you like that one. You dead now.
It's over.
What's Gucci with you, baby? What's Gucci? What's Gucci? Did it? John said, did him use the baby oil? And then said, no. Also, season 4 ReZero is gonna be great. Art, not gonna lie, I'm gonna spoil it, but it's gonna have a lot of deaths. Well, I was already expecting that, dude. They are already doing that crap. They're probably gonna kill off a shit ton of main characters that we all love, like a POS. Probably Rem. She's probably in the coma and she's probably gonna die. You know, yeah.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those
That's
miscreants.
why I don't like the anime. They kill off everybody
There's
I like.
a plague on these streets, and they are
It's one of those animes that like those
shaking
movie
down
directors
honest
that
folk.
want to make the movie
Seems
end
more like the
bad,
cause to me.
to make it more
It's
realistic.
no more dangerous
like,
here than anywhere else.
It's like, dude,
It's
we
just
like
that
your
monsters
anime.
here have
Why are you
knives
killing
instead of
off
fangs.
characters that we love
Even killed Thala, the biggest,
just to
baddest
fuck
of them
with
all.
you? That's
The
basically what it
Sparrowhawks
is.
are gonna come
Just
after
to
you.
fuck with your emotions, and for them to know that they actually mess with your emotions. Gonna spoil, but it's gonna have a lot of deaths. When you said deaths, I thought you're talking about deaths that don't come back. You dumb. Hey, I think I'm talking
They
to Wise when I
don't.
talk to
That's the
John
problem.
sometimes.
You don't have to come to my defense.
I don't get it.
No one
dog.
sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts.
Show him potion flask. What do you know about this?
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares.
No.
It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Oh, hockey and poison. Paying off the... It's in... You saw the poison that killed me?
Relax. We're not here for you. You couldn't have
We're
known
just
how
here
it
to
would
get
be
information.
used, right?
You better start naming names, Amakul, before my friend here starts
I don't
to
know
get
when this
vengeful.
dwarf came into our group,
Please,
but
I
it
can't be
happened
seen
in the
talking
last
to you.
hour.
You
I
need
should
to
have
get
paid
out of here
attention to the
right
story.
now. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adirans, it'd be the end of me.
Nah, I did risk my life for you.
I
So
hate
tell
carrying
me.
a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is,
Oh, I'm a
I never
snitch.
saw
I
the
will.
customer's face. They wore a hood, a monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
Oh, I certainly love my body for what
Well, at least that's some encouragement.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger
I wish
Amond
there
was
was like a
cozy
ring
with plenty of mystics and
when I hear a
oddballs.
comment,
We could check
so
out
I
his
can look
estate
at my
for
phone,
clues.
so I don't
Go
feel
past the
like I have to
Hightown
look
gate
at
to
my
the
phone
north, then follow the road eastward
every
until you reach
freaking
the statue
5
of Andra.
seconds like an OCD person. God, it's so annoying. That's the only thing annoying about Xbox, man. Like, I don't want to look at my damn phone every 5 seconds to see Johnny Boy comment.
Well, I suppose it's the least I could do.
Don't take that the
considering I got
wrong
you
way, Johnny
killed.
Boy. I'm talking about not you.
I hope that I've been
The
able to
system.
assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison. Not what I imagined my day would be like.
Okay. I like the conversations we're having with these guys. It's decent conversations, and they're entertaining sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time, though.
This is one of the... I don't like how those militia folks look at you.
Don't let the walls fool you. This city's as dangerous as the wilds.
Well, before we do all that crap, one button should be mapped to just go straight to the map. That's just my opinion. Okay, well fine. I'm so glad this game tells you
I don't
where
think
to
we're
go.
gonna be welcome here for long. With all those
And it gives you
sparrowhawks will be
choices.
sniffing around here any minute.
I told you.
And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find
YouTube
ourselves
lag.
in, I
I
say we
told you
take
it's not
this
about you,
opportunity
John.
to stock up
It's
on
about
some
the
better
streaming
equipment.
system. That's how I know you're like my wife, man. I don't use logic. It's like I'm talking to a wall sometimes.
If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market.
Like, do I have to talk to you like I do my maintenance guy? Because my maintenance guy is a really good dude, but he's a little slow when it comes to social stuff. Oh my god, that jump freaking attack. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. That was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, that was dope as hell. Freaking dope. Freaking dope! Combat in this game is so good. John said, your wife is smarter than you and so... No. Unfortunately, I wish you guys were. You know the hardest part about being smarter than someone is? The other person doesn't realize how dumb they are, so they think they're right. And then they say something like what you would say. Now everybody has their different strengths, right? And there's different ways of being smart. Street smart, book smart. Y'all just not street smarts, man. And it's okay. That means you guys still have your innocence about you. You know? Like I said, I've been through a lot of shit in my life, so for me, it seems like the more shit you go through in life, the more wiser you get. Or you can get bitter, but you could choose to get wiser. But if you're just stupid, like genetically, then you can't do nothing about that. So, there are certain things you can't do nothing about. If you're born with autism, like, you can't really do nothing about that, right? Man, this sword is good. It feels good. Third person play feels freaking phenomenal. I love it. I love it.
Well, that was fun.
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste.
You know, I question sometimes when you say stuff like that, John, like, oh, your wife and I are smarter than you. Like, I question, like, are you joking and trolling, or are you really serious? Because if you're really serious, then I gotta treat you differently, because I gotta understand that you're not intellectually all there up in the head, so I gotta talk to you differently and have more patience for you, because it's like you're not gonna like punch someone that's autistic for doing something wrong because you know they got some issues. It's like I gotta speak to you in a completely different way. But most of the time you are trolling me, so I'm just gonna take that comment as you just trolling me like you usually try to do. Because if you actually think you're smarter than me, I'm not saying that out of pride at all either, so.
I hoped you'd turn up here again. My friends and I wanted to thank you for sorting the Sparrowhawks out. There's one problem, though.
Oh, the emoji with a question mark is all you're showing, huh? Like I said. Dude, I am a deep talker, man. We can go deep, we can have fun, we could joke around, or we could get really deep into psychology if you want. But you better put some respect on my name. I did wonder why you were still close.
Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details.
I've met so many dumb people in my life that, like, I had one of my older friends, like around my dad's age, but he's Mexican, so we're friends. But he always telling me Choco Pie, and I always say, man, he's so stupid. And he's like, Choco Pie, nobody's stupid in this world. And I said, Mr. Garcia, there is stupid people in this world, 100%. And those people are stupid. You're just too nice. That's what I tell him all the time. Because it's like, if a person burns himself on a hot plate of glass and they hurt themselves and then they do it 3 or 4 times, wouldn't you call that person a dumbass? And stupid? Yes. Alright, then I can keep
You'd better hope you can.
John said, okay, Choco Superman. Alright, cool with me. New nickname. Don't bring up the stink though, for real though. You and me both know that you don't do it. Every time like you kind of troll and try to like make jokes about your boy, your uncle over here, it's you are in the losing factor of it because it's more you than me, which I find kind of funny. It's like, why are you doing this? Because you know I have the ammunition to let the truth be known, and it will only hurt you and not me.
Juliana's inside.
So why put yourself in a position
unless you ask
to look bad, even though it's on the internet and nobody really will know? But why? Don't put yourself in that position. I know you smell, John. It's just a white person thing. And seeing your picture, I know what kind of smell. I can already smell you. And I'm not gonna say it's a bad smell, but it's just you just white. And white people smell. They have this certain smell to them. You can't help it. It's science. Now, if you're talking about stink, but not in stink, but oh, you're a stinker, then that's different. Then okay, fine, I'll accept that. I'll accept that one.
If you don't take it, the adherents will. The other adherents, I mean.
Alright, let's see how much. And we don't want to be encumbered while we're fighting. Okay, so these are the things that see, this is why this game is so good. Look, I can literally put this in my stash box like this. So easy. Don't even have to think about it twice. Just put it in my stash spot. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Easy as pie. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, Z. Do, roll me, do, do, do. Oh, we keep getting all these. John said China. Random. And then he says, I don't smell. People, you know, when you live in your own house, like you get used to stuff, you can't smell your own smell. Other people can. Now, unless you freshly came out of the shower and stuff, still, that's a smell too, right? But I'm telling you, white people have this certain smell, and seeing you and knowing what you look like, I know you will have a certain smell that I expect from most people that I know that are American and white. Not a bad thing. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just being honest. Now, you're the one that started this. Call me Choco Stink and all this stuff and say you smell and stuff. So, if I hurt your feelings, it was not my intentions, but you brought it upon yourself, buddy. Because you know, I tell you all this time, I have a lot of love for you. But you can get under my nerves quite a bit, you little Tonkoshiki. Alright, we'll keep these gloves. 1, 2, 3. Easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, and A, B, C. Ooh, this thing looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's go into... Golly, I want to keep playing this game, but then I'm like thinking, fuck, I want to play Starfield. Shit. I need to dedicate a day where I just play one game all day long. Alright, how do I get there? And you know what? Like, I love this game because it, like, this is where, like, it gives you options. So, we could search around. Now, I know it's, like, dumbed down from Skyrim. Like, Skyrim gives you these options, right? But it's, like, more secretive, right? But this game, like, literally tells you right there and tells you exactly where to go so I don't waste my time. Like, search around or investigate the area around the temple. Like, easy. And it tells you exactly where it's gonna be. So I don't have to wander around for 20 hours. Now, right now I am because I'm a little lost. But it's still, there's so many positives to this game. It's a great game. The only thing is, like this, when I smack something like this, I expect it to break. Now that disappoints me a little bit. But like I said, this is not a Skyrim game. Now this girl, when you do this, I expect her to get hit. But like I said, this is not like a Skyrim game. This is like AC Odyssey. This is like, it's not what you think it is. And if you look at it like a different game in general, you'll have a lot more fun. Now, what is this bathhouse? Wow, this is a nice bathhouse. I would love to come freaking bathe in here. I will say, in America, I did not know this, because Asians, we go to bathhouses all the time, butt-ass naked. But in America, when you say to another man, you want to go to a bathhouse, that usually means you want to go to a bathhouse to have sex. Where gay men have sex with each other and have orgies. Completely demonic, in my opinion. You know? But it is what it is. I learned that working at the gay nightclub.
You're the one who took down Thala. You know how to introduce yourself. What was right? This is going to be good. You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone
you gonna gaslight me, girl, or what? Let me guess, because I'm an envoy or because I'm godlike? Let's see. Why do I feel like you don't mean that as a compliment? Ah, that's an interesting one. Oh, damn, John, you wrote an essay. John Jr. said they're a new anime that's basically a zombie virus, but the zombies are replaced with cats. So if you get infected, you become a cat. To get infected, the cat has to cuddle you. It's called Nyat of the Living. The fuck? It does not. It sounds like a funny anime, but it doesn't sound like a good anime. But I don't know. Who am I to know? Some of the wackiest animes sometimes are secret sleeper hitters, you know? So who knows? That anime might be good. John, you just came out. Thank God, man. I was waiting for you to come out of the closet. And it's okay, brother. Jesus could revert that homosexual tendency out of you. We can get through this together. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you from coming out. Oh, you wrote it just came out. Sorry. That's my bad.
That depends. How do you feel about why you've been sent here?
I'm just messing. Alright, let me try to concentrate. I don't know. I just want to like play games, but then I can't help myself but want to stream at the same time. Maybe it is to just fuck around with you and the other guys that come in to say what's up. You know, like it's kind of hard to play games like without streaming now because I get bored. But then I can't concentrate on the game, so it's a catch-22.
Only the interesting ones. Like that?
Come on now, don't hurt the envoy.
John said I'm gay. Here. I'm straight. What? If you keep calling me gay, I'm gonna tell Diddy on you. So Diddy's your father. So you've been diddled by the diddler. Huh. Now everything's starting to make sense. No, Diddy would never touch you. Let's be honest, John. All right, that was a little mean of me. Anyways. Is it good anime? You just told me about it, but you didn't tell me if you watched it. If you told me you watched it and it was a good anime, then I would check it out. But it's literally sounds so stupid. So unless it's very funny in the comedy section or just very strange, I probably wouldn't watch it. I'm not gay. He's so what is it? So stressed out about saying you're not gay. It almost makes it seem like you are gay. Like the people, I told this before, but like that video I showed you with that black dude. Think about all the black dudes that are gay, and out of every culture does like gay, you know, when you're with your friends, you do gay stuff, like not gay stuff, all right, but like gay jokes and stuff, and people, your friends laugh and shit. But black people, they from the hood, they do not like being gay jokes. And you know why? I just found out that look at all the black people that are coming out of the closet now, that are homosexual. They grew up in a gang culture, most of them, or in the projects, so gay stuff is not for them. But I said this before, people get mad at stuff, or they are very defensive at stuff that they deal with themselves internally. So I don't like being called out from my dad that I'm on drugs. But for many years I was on drugs. But then when my dad, and I'm sober, and he calls me out, it's like, your voice sounds weird, you're on drugs, I explode with anger. Same concept. You see what I'm saying? John said, I haven't seen it yet, but it has a comedy role. I've seen clips of the first. Alright. Well, anyways, moving on from John coming out of the closet. So, from that clip you seen, was it good? Was it funny? One of your workers said
and
you had a
she
problem.
sent you to me. Smart girl. All right. Since you're all business, we can skip the small talk. The short version is, I'm out of some supplies
Johnny,
that
boy,
should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you.
Like me? Oh, shut up. Shut you, man. Golly, my wife's being extra annoying today. We already fought, like, extreme fighting. We can, but I can't tell with you. Like, you just, like, you're so, like, emotionally sporadic. I can't tell.
Come now, a lady has to have some secrets.
Could have broken our chair. Yeah. And you punched yourself so hard in the head that you have a rhino. horn on your head.
I had a feeling the local they must have thought it looked valuable.
That is true.
Unfortunately,
No,
they
it's
were
not good to hurt yourself. I'd rather you break something than hurt yourself, wife, when you get angry. Now, I've never seen you get that angry in a while, but you shouldn't hurt yourself, wife. Life is a lot, trust me, life will get a lot more stressful than what we're going through right now. But supposedly, if you trust in God, you'll be able to handle it.
Valuable enough that I can't reopen until it comes. If this goes on long enough,
It
my
was funny,
workers'
not gonna
lives could be
lie.
at
I
stake.
could see you watching it. Alright. Where can I watch it? It's on Crunchyroll? Tell me which streaming app I can watch it on. I might actually watch it. I like funny animes. And I could use a good laugh. That's why I like the Go-Go Loser Power Ranger. Has a little comedy in it. And that vampire one I sent you, dude, I think it's a good one, man. And it's dubbed for your ass. So, honestly, you'll probably enjoy what I recommended to you. It has a nice bit of comedy, combat, serious times, and shit like that. Twists and turns, too.
Of course, you have Lord Heelguard's errands to run. Still,
It's on Crunchyroll, but
if you
there's...
end up by the docks, I'd be very grateful.
Well, then I gotta wait then.
You know
but
where
I
to
could at
find
least
me.
put it on my list to watch for later. Let me get on Crunchyroll right now. I'll put it on my wish list, but I'm not gonna watch it until all the episodes come out. What is it called again? Spell it out. I'm trying to play my video games, man. Stop distracting me from video games. You didn't tell me. Nyat of the living. Of the living. Okay, here. Nyat of the living cat. Alright. Create a new list. Why do I need to create a new list? Funny. Okay. Alright, I saved it. Did I run out of... The Case Study of Vanitas. I'm telling you, that's a good anime. For anybody that wants to check out this anime, trust me, this anime is really good. If you like anime, this anime is the anime for you. If you like action, funny, conversations, shit like that. I was also watching on Netflix Ranma 1.5, which is kind of weird, but funny here and there. I just watched it like not paying attention, to be honest. This anime actually you should pay attention. It's a good anime. The Ranma one, it's like kind of weird. Like I said earlier before John came in here, Japanese people are really weird. They always make animes in middle school or high school, but mostly middle school. And when they make it in middle school, they always show panties and naked girls, and they're in middle school. Like, what the fuck, Japan? Why? I don't understand. Like, can't you make anime about college or something? Like, what the fuck? Like this. Think about it. Everyone think about it and tell me, can they even think of one anime that's from college, where the kids are in college? No, you can't, because Japanese people, I don't know, because maybe they think the kids can relate to it, right? But then again, fine. If you want kids to relate, fine, I understand it. But then why are you putting middle school girls naked on anime shows? Why? You're perverts, dude. Just because it's a cartoon don't make you less of a fucking pedophile. But anyways, I'm trying to play my damn game, so yeah. Now I can't fucking fast travel. It's starting to piss me off. And I gotta get out of here, so... Okay, so I just need to go this way. Alright, I need to turn around. I gotta go this way. Oh god, we gotta fight a lot of people here. Okay. John said he don't know. Yeah, I know though, John. I know exactly why. Because Japanese people, a lot of them are perverts, man. Now, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are. I told you before, they suppress their emotions. I was talking to Brother Martin because he was asking me what kind of women he should date. And Japanese people, they put their emotions so deep down inside that you don't know what they're thinking. But because they have to suppress their emotions, they come out with wacky, crazy stuff, dog. John says at least it's not a character that looks 5 saying 400, 200, cough, cough, Beatrice, cough, cough. Is there a naked scene of Beatrice? The whole Lolita thing, they're children, okay? I don't care if the manga said, no, I'm 400 years old. No, fuck that. They're children. They look like a child, they're a child, alright? Just how it is. Let's see how good the stealth in this game is.
Nope, nothing.
I want to kill somebody with stealth. Oh, how the fuck did you find me? Alright. Well. Anyways, I'm going to fight now, but I wanted to do it in first person. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I like that. I love how they fucking roll. She looks like she's 5, saying she's 400. Yeah. Like I said, same shit don't matter. Any girl that looks that young, yeah, no. Damn, my guys are strong. Dude, the combat in this game is super fun. I wish it was more bloody, but you know, it's Avowed. I wasn't expecting it to be bloody. You okay, wife? What I'm saying, John said, what I'm saying, kids that look 5 saying they're a total different age is weird. I use Beatrice. Yes, I know what you're saying, John. But what I'm saying and what you're saying is the same fucking thing, John. What we both agree on is pedophilia is wrong. And Japanese, culture-wise, has a lot of pedophilia problems. You know that most of their idols and stars over there, most of the audience is old 40-year-old, 50-year-old men going to 17-year-old girl concerts, saying that they loved her. And they have panty vending machines. Like I said, I'm not hating. Now this makes me sound like I'm hating on Japan. No, Japan has a lot of great things. Their culture, everything else. I'm just saying this is the side of the dark side of Japan. Like every culture has. America has a lot of bad shit too. But this is just the dark side of Japan. You know, they have hikikomori, people that don't leave their house. You know, that's a bad thing. People, they have cleanup crews just for that. And in Korea, of people that just die in their house because they don't leave their house, and they die, and they don't call no one. They have no family or friends that they call, and they end up ending their life. And it's sad. And I wonder what happens when they go up to heaven and talk to Jesus. Hopefully Jesus is merciful to them because I feel bad for those type of
Damn
people.
shame what happened to the Claviger. The Claviger took good care of us. Always paid on time.
Oh. So AB is all over here. And this hammer really sucks. I thought it was good, but nah. Just because it's legendary doesn't make it good in this game. Hammer was definitely ass.
Go ahead, envoy.
Alright, Johnny boy. You have some restful night. Sleep. Good. I'm glad you're going to bed. Now I can concentrate on the game. But it is good to see you, buddy. And I know I said some things, and you say some things, but at the end of the day, you're a good dude, brother. You have a good dad. I always tell you that. Take care of your dad. Be nice to your cat, even though it's your sister's. And have a pleasant night's sleep. Alright? Jesus loves you.
Why was I thinking there'd be more fanfare passing through there?
Ooh, we get points. We get points. We finally get some ability points. Finally get some ability points. God, it's so hard to get these points though. It's like, I don't know where to put them. So if I'm looking up this build now. Now that Johnny Boy said he's going to sleep, I could look up my other shit. Okay, Avowed. Gun Mage build. We're still looking at Gun Mage build, even though we're going into like a kind of a different route. All right. But you need a lot of mana. Okay, I need him to show me his setup. Kerox, do I have that one? Kerox Pride, I have that one. Nice. So we got it. Okay, Wrath of the Storm is what he wants. Okay, Wrath of the Storm. Okay. Okay, one last trick is the other gun that I'm looking for if I'm gonna do a mage gun build. And then he wants us to, yeah, okay, gotcha. Now show me your skill tree, you mud. I need him to show me. He better show the stats. Like, it would be so annoying if he didn't show his stats. Okay, let's see. Ah, fine grimoire, greater elements. Okay, fine common. Oh, we only have common. Okay, so wait, common grimoire of greater elements. So this is good actually. Fireball, yeah. Blizzard, crackling, yep. This is what I need. Cool, I have that already. Okay, attributes, here we go. Dexterity, it says. Ew. You're like, glad you're feeling better. God healed you when I prayed for you, huh? Yeah, but you're acting better. Can you just let God win? Oh my gosh. No. Okay, prioritize dexterity. To prioritize dexterity and perception the most. Why? But what about maximum freaking, like, we run out of so many potions. Okay. Alright, so we did that. Okay, I gotta look at this guy. This guy's tricky as a mug. How he sets up his guide is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna shout him out because he's annoying. But I'm looking at this guide and it's not telling me anything good. Show me his stats. Where was the stats? He labeled his shit wrong too. Buddy, I just want to see where your stuff is. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, you annoying guy. Finally shows. Your head is really warm, wife. That's not good. And you might get me sick, so you gotta really be careful, please. I do not want to get sick, wife. Put dexterity at 6. Perception, intellect at 4. Your head is really, it's warm more than it should be. Okay, so okay. Now we're gonna try to match this guy. Constitution. Okay, Constitution 3. Okay, Perception, he says, is a lot more. Intellect. So if it's actually like that, then hope I did the right thing doing this. Look. You know what? Well, might. Doesn't really show us exactly what he has. Okay, perception. Intellect. Yep. That's how we're gonna do it. Alright. Now for his skills. Alright, after this I'm switching off to Starfield. Like, I wanna enjoy my game tonight. I need to know what the heck. Hey, if anybody's on Twitch, like I said, I only stream on YouTube, so just to let you know if anybody's there. Okay, so how did he do his skills? Oh, I did this. Shield bash. For me, I like. Okay. Steady aim. Holding your power attack with a bow or a gun slows time. Okay. Two points in this. Okay, so 2 points here. He says holding your. And he wants this one. Marksmanship. Marksmanship. Where's marksmanship? Okay, he wants us to get marksmanship. Makes sense. Quick switch. Increase your equip speed by 50. Wait, what? That's kind of weird. What does it even mean? Increase your equip speed by 50%? Guns in your inactive will reload. Ah, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, and then he says staggering shot. That's the last one. It says it's good. It's gonna be a while till we get that one. Fury of blows. Where's that at? Oh. Okay, so he says get 2. Unlocks level 10 grimoire spells, right? Says 2 ranks in Bristling Frost. Why couldn't he just show us this all on one map? So annoying how you're doing this, buddy. Like, your guide is annoying. You could just show us the whole skill and show us exactly which points that you put in and then go one by one in order of which one you did first. You annoying prick. I'm not gonna say your YouTube name because I'm not that type of guy, but fuck you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this guy just gave this guy. Uses the wilderness lore to root an enemy in place. Okay. Stun 2 trapped enemies. Great barrier. Constricting roots. Binding roots. Okay, but what if I went with this one? I don't know which one he picked. Constriction as a passive. Reconstriction. Alright, so I'm gonna definitely get this. I just don't know which one would be better. Whatever. This is a skill. Martin's attacks reduces enemies damage, blah blah blah. Okay. So there's that.
Murderers!
How awful.
You adherents are vile!
Not to worry. Got one of the bastards. We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
Wow. Alright. Well, let's just go to this, finish this up, and then we're gonna switch games.
There's a joke about Paradise's government in here somewhere. Well, that didn't take long.
Yo, why you running, homie? Why you running? Why you running?
For what it's worth, this is a dangerous tower, but you know how it goes.
Yeah.
High risk.
Running like you did something bad.
Get him!
Oh shit. Damn, it's hard to aim. Trying to do headshots, holy crap. Dude, the aim assist, come on, dog. Tell me this is a good gun. God. Maybe it's just because I suck, I don't know. Body shot. Love the kill effects, though. I love the fact that pistols have kill effects. And it's not just swords. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Alright, if somebody else would. Something we need. Down here. Alright, I'm gonna, when I stream Starfield or Death Stranding. I'm going to put it on the title that I'm just streaming for y'all to watch, and talk. I'm gonna talk to myself, but I will not be reading comments. So if anybody joins on here, my bad. I'm just tired. I want to enjoy the game and not talk too much, other than to myself. We're missing one key, man. You know what? Audio. Okay, potions. Now over here.
I'm starting to see why Eamon is going gray all of a sudden.
Yeah. Did you guys not pick up an item I needed? We got 2 out of 3. Okay. It's definitely here somewhere. Just need to find this 3rd key. Just don't see it not being in this room right here. That's where all the other keys were. Unless they killed someone and ragdolled his ass like fucking 500 years away. You know, there is that possibility. No. I was really hoping this was where it might be. Hey, look at that.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Ha! Gotcha. Freaking A. So I had to just jump around. Alright. Well, at least I figured it out by myself.
Housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
Definitely not. It's a nasty ass tub. Okay. We searched enough, right?
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern. None. I knew he was protective of Paradis, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, but when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right.
All of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The Sister, good place for a hidden base. It's just below the city, where the people and...
Maybe we should bring reinforcements.
They don't...
On to the...
Right. After you.
Alright. So... Can I fast travel now? Yes, I can. Okay. So this is where the party stops. I'm going to upgrade. And then I'm going to play a different game. So, we're here. Workbench. I want to upgrade. This gun to Wrath of Storm that he said. It's Wrath of Storm. Ah, we're still missing some crap.
Look, Marius,
Ain't
if you ever want to talk about anything.
You're calling for it. Hello? I am. Oh, why are you calling so late? Why you do this? No. I get sleepy, I just can't fall asleep. There's a difference. What's...
You know I'm here,
You
right?
ain't gonna whoop me. Only thing you whoop is your nighty whitey. Oh, you just woke up. Yeah, yo is ignoring supposedly your best friend call, huh? I guess it's a one-way street.
Appreciate that.
Sesame Street.
If you ever change your mind,
Sesame Street.
the offer stands.
I just called, man. See what you're doing.
Okay.
Don't you dare come over to my house right now. It's 9:58 at night. Crazy, man. You're crazy. Yeah, did she get the text that I sent her? Ask her. Oh, she don't have her... Dude, Ezra should not have seen that photo I sent. Dude, y'all need to stop giving your kids your phone, man. You know how much dangerous stuff is on phones? And you guys, I'm telling you, those phone game apps, like, they put sexual stuff, like, even when you download, like, kids games, well, for the ads, so people make money. There's so much sexual stuff, like, I see it all the time on, like, kids games. It's crazy, man. Bro, watch out. We don't want to walk in on little Ezra touching his wee-wee, huh? That'd break your heart and make me want to throw up. Anyways, yeah, I just called to see what you're doing. I knew she didn't have her phone all day. Oh, well, too bad. We bought out all the good Dubai chocolate ice cream bars at Costco. There's no more. They don't have no more. We bought it all off. No, we ate. I ate it all. I asked her for it yesterday. She said, "You ate it all. 20 pieces of it." Dude, I've been eating way too much. That's how good that ice cream is, though.
You don't want it to get infected.
Lies.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
Yeah, I
That's
talked
the
to
worst
Pastor
kind of
earlier
flesh
too, so.
Wounds. Lots of open skin contact.
Eventful day.
Snap flies
Well,
like the
anyway,
peeled skin.
bye bye. Oh, come on.